On July 2, 1943, the skies above Sicily bore witness to a moment that shattered Nazi assumptions and American prejudice alike. First Lieutenant Charles B. Hall, a 22-year-old from Brazil, Indiana, dove his P-40 Warhawk onto a German Foch Wolf 190 and sent it spiraling into the Sicilian countryside. His kill marked the first confirmed aerial victory by a black American pilot in U.S. military history to the Germans, who viewed black people as Untermensch, incapable of mastering machines or showing courage. This was unthinkable. Yet Hall's triumph was only the beginning. His kill would become the first of 112 enemy aircraft destroyed by the Tuskegee Airmen, the fighter pilots whom German reports would later refer to as Schwarze Vogelmenschen, the Black Birdmen. This victory was built on years of struggle against segregation at home. Since 1925, the U.S. Army had insisted that black soldiers were intellectually inferior and lacked leadership potential. Black pioneers like Eugene Bullard and Bessie Coleman proved otherwise by flying in Europe when American schools and units excluded them. By the late 1930s, civil rights leaders and black newspapers forced Washington to reconsider. In 1941, the War Department finally authorized the creation of the 99th Pursuit Squadron, an experiment in black aviation under the command of Captain Benjamin O. Davis, Jr., a man who had endured 4 silent years of isolation at West Point. The 99th Squadron deployed to North Africa in April 1943, flying outdated P-40 Warhawks under skeptical white commanders who doubted their ability. Their first combat mission came on June 2, escorting bombers against Italian positions. The Germans learned that day that these pilots would not break under pressure. But it was Charles Hall's aerial kill on July 2 that electrified black communities back home and proved the squadron's combat value. Skeptics in the U.S. military tried to undermine their achievements. Colonel William Maumier accused the 99th of lacking aggressiveness and even recommended their removal from combat. But the Anzio campaign in January 1944 changed everything. In 2 days of combat against superior German fighters, Tuskegee pilots destroyed up to 13 enemy aircraft, more than they had in the previous 7 months combined. The War Department's review confirmed that the squadron's performance equaled or exceeded that of white units. Their experiment was no failure. It was proof. By mid-1944, the 99th joined 3 other squadrons to form the 332nd Fighter Group, based in Italy. Under Davis's strict orders, our job is not to be aces. Our job is to bring those bombers home. They became the most disciplined escort group in the U.S. Army Air Forces. With their P-51 Mustangs painted with distinctive red tails, the unit earned the nickname Red Tails. Bomber crews soon spread the word. If you wanted to survive, request the Red Tails. The 332nd faced its greatest challenges deep in German skies. In July 1944, they fought overwhelming numbers near Munich, losing 3 pilots but preventing total disaster for the bombers. On March 24, 1945, in a historic Berlin mission, Tuskegee pilots shot down 3 German Me-2 jets, the world's first operational jet fighters, an achievement unmatched by most fighter groups. Their record was staggering: 578 missions, 15 zeros. 0 sorties, 112 enemy aircraft destroyed in the air, 150 destroyed on the ground, and a bomber loss rate nearly half that of other escort groups. The Tuskegee Airmen fought 2 wars simultaneously, against fascism abroad and racism at home. In German prison camps, downed black pilots were treated as equals by white American POW, an irony not lost on men who would return home to segregation. Despite their combat record, the War Department kept their successes quiet, and many Americans remained unaware of their contributions. But bomber crews, who owed their lives to the Red Tails, became their most loyal champions. The statistics left no room for doubt: 96 distinguished flying crosses, 744 air medals, 3 distinguished unit citations, and one of the best protection records of the entire war. Their discipline, training, and courage demolished both Nazi racial ideology and American military prejudice. After the war, their legacy contributed to President Truman's 1948 executive order integrating the U.S. Armed Forces. Benjamin O. Davis, Jr., became the Air Force's first black general in 1954, and in 2007 the Tuskegee Airmen were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal. As Roscoe Brown, one of the men who downed a German jet over Berlin, later summarized, "We didn't just fight the Germans. We fought ignorance, prejudice, and hatred, and we won all 3 battles."